Zach, are you crazy?
Welcome, everybody, to the Magnetico podcast. I am your host, Jason, with my co-host, Cole.
What's going on, everybody?
We got our other co-host on the line, Jaden. What's good?
What's good?
There's something I got to share with you guys.
What is it?
Yeah.
Let me turn down the music real quick. And I got to go to because this deserves a round of applause. We have broke into the top 100 in podcasts for sports and family. We need another round of applause for that.
Wait, top 100 in the world?
Top 100 in the world. Listen, we're not going to make the playoffs. We're not top 15. We're not top 15.
Wait, in the world?
Yeah, man.
What are we, 100?
Like, you know how schools can say they like UCF claim a championship?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Florida State. You know what I mean? Like, we get top 100, bro. Like, we got to.
Where's this information from?
Listen, you could find it on Google. Like, you can look it up if y'all want to fact check me.
So there's like a top 100 podcasts, and
There's rankings. You don't think there's rankings?
But we're on there?
Yeah, bro, look it up.
I'm going to look it up right now.
So you guys are doing a great job. Let's keep the momentum going.
Wait, what are we, though?
Oh, so you getting your phone out trying to fact check me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been... Nah, but for real, we've been doing this a long time.
Wait, did you just make that up?
Bro, we in the top 100.
Of what?
Like we are like a Division II school that just went Division
All right,
One.
I'm looking on audible.com.
You know, we ain't on Audible. Well, no, we probably are on Audible.
Okay.
But each individual thing has its own rankings. But it is what it is.
Okay,
Whatever.
but what was it on, though? I want to know.
Don't worry about that.
No,
we top 100. We
See,
top 100. I put it out there, bro. I put it out there.
You made it up, bro.
No, we top 100. Thank you for our fans. Thank you for your support. We need you. So round of applause to the fans. We appreciate each and every one of you checking us out on Spotify, Amazon Music.
Okay, did you make that up?
What you mean?
Did you make it up or not?
Nah, I ain't made that up.
Yes, you did.
Let's get into it. What we got going, man?
Man, Florida is just...
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Florida is just what?
Florida's like, I'm...
Jaden, if Florida, okay, let's ask Jaden because he's not biased.
Mm-hmm.
If Florida had a healthy Lagway,
We would have won the Georgia game.
had what's the guy Eugene Wilson, and then Badger healthy.
Badger is healthy.
Okay, but all year.
Badger's been healthy all year.
Let's just put it this way: if we had right now Eugene Wilson, Lagway, and Badger,
Badger's been on the team before.
and everybody else was good, we're playing for the ACC championship. If we was in the ACC,
Oh, the ACC champ. I don't think so.
who's better?
Pitt.
SMU, Pitt,
Man, y'all
Clemson.
bugging.
Mine.
So okay, I mean we could just start here.
SMU is a better team. Clemson is a better team.
SMU.
SMU's like 14th in the nation.
I don't listen. That's one of the things I was going to talk about, and we've been talking about it the last couple of pods. Like, I don't care about these rankings because you're going to tell me right now that, let me just look, BYU, Indiana, Penn State is better than Georgia. Come on.
Man.
You think I'm Penn State guy?
We're on
number
the fence.
2.
We're on the fence. I think Penn
State will get waxed by Georgia.
cap.
Oh my god! I can't wait to these playoffs, Jaden. I can't wait.
Cap. Florida's not even, or not Florida. Georgia's not even in the playoffs if it ended today. They're not even in
Yes,
there.
they are. They're number 12.
No, they're 13. No, they're 12, but Boise State's 13, and Boise State gets in over them
Why?
because they're the best Group 5 team. So they're the first team out.
That's crazy.
Georgia Georgia's not as good as you think, Dad. This isn't
No, I ain't saying
This
that.
isn't 2021.
I ain't saying that.
This is 2024, actually 2025.
You know how I feel. If Lagway didn't get hurt, we beat Georgia.
Of course.
So
And that's what I'm saying.
But I still don't think Georgia can. Like, I don't think Indiana or Penn State or BYU. Hell,
BYU.
What you say, Jaden? Most definitely.
I said BYU. You got a conversation, but Indiana and Penn State. I think they any given Saturday, like they can go out and beat Georgia.
Yeah. Wait, what is BYU ranked? 8th? No, it's Notre Dame.
BYU on one poll is 6 and one poll is 7.
What? I didn't know they were that high. What's their record? Are they undefeated?
BYU is.
Or BYU? Yes, BYU.
Yeah, they're 9-0.
I was unfamiliar with BYU's game.
Backyard University is not beating Georgia. I'm sorry, it's not happening. It's not.
I mean,
Name a player
on BYU, Zach Wilson.
You probably just made that up.
No,
I don't even know if you're telling me the truth.
Zach Wilson played for BYU.
Is he quarterback?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. This is what I love about college football. The playoffs is going to be great.
I'm actually very excited to see how it ends up this year. I want to see a home college playoff game. I honestly wish it was all at home until like the national championship. I feel like that'd make it better, but I mean that would take away from like.
Well, you got to have those neutral site games to keep all the bowls happy with going in this direction.
Yeah, I guess. So.
Right.
But there's a lot of money out there.
Yeah.
A ton of money. It's amazing how much money is generated in college football.
I want to ask you though. I want to see like, out of all 25 ranked teams, what team do you think Florida could beat?
Well, we know we can't beat Texas. Well, okay,
We actually go down the line.
a healthy Florida.
Healthy Florida.
Healthy Florida. I think right now, looking at the top, I think Florida could play a good game with Penn State, Indiana, Notre Dame, BYU, Alabama, Ole Miss. We'll see.
This is crazy.
If we played Miami again, Boise State, SMU.
Dad,
What?
we were healthy. We were healthy.
But that was week one.
We were healthy against Miami. We got
That was
smoked
week one.
at Ben Hill Griffin,
but
bro.
Lagway didn't play.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he played what? A few snaps? No, that wasn't.
He played a couple drives.
He did, but Army 17. Come on, Washington State, Kansas State, Colorado,
Wait.
Missouri.
Our Army's smoking us. Army's killing
Man,
us.
you crazy.
You think Colorado ain't beating us too?
No, I don't. I've said that.
No.
Colorado been on a different level these past couple weeks, bro.
No. Shout out to Dion. You've turned it around. I was on you a little bit early in the year.
Wait.
You turned it around a little bit.
Who were all the teams you said?
That I think we could beat.
He said Penn State.
No, you're
Indiana.
crazy. No, you're crazy.
On a neutral site, Penn State with a healthy Lagway and Eugene Wilson, yes, I give us a chance. If they let me call plays, I think we'd do better.
Oh, okay.
You're crazy.
Okay.
But what were the other ones? Penn State, Indiana.
BYU.
Indiana, dude, Indiana's good. Man.
I think Florida give Alabama a run for the money this year. I do.
Actually,
I don't know,
arguable.
man. I mean, Alabama. It's gonna have to see how we do against LSU because Alabama just smoked LSU.
Well, let's start there, guys. What do y'all think about the Florida LSU game this weekend? Does Florida have a chance to beat LSU?
For sure.
Yes.
I think
right,
so.
so-
I mean, Lagway's questionable. Like, if we have
He's playing.
If we have Aiden Miller in, probably not.
He's playing. No, Lagway's playing. Let's go with Lagway's playing.
Lagway's playing.
He's going to be
there's
70%.
definitely a chance. If we put up a good fight with Lagway in versus Georgia, there's definitely a chance we can go at home. We're at home versus LSU, and we can go in there and beat them for sure.
If you check this out. If you put a 6-3 South Carolina team in the ACC, they're playing for the championship.
Yes. I actually agree.
South Carolina's a good team.
So that's what I'm
South
saying.
Carolina's
Like,
a good team.
but
South Carolina's
y'all,
actually a very great team. I don't.
Okay. So this is week whatever. We'll talk about it next week again. But y'all laugh at me when I say if Florida was healthy in the ACC, they'd be playing for the championship. But y'all just gonna throw South Carolina.
Nah,
in there.
but South Carolina's just a better football team.
South Carolina would smoke us. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so we'll see after this week against LSU.
South Carolina is very underrated.
LSU is ranked 22. South Carolina is 23.
Yeah, because
So if
But I honestly
Florida,
feel like South Carolina's
LSU just
better.
got smacked by Alabama. That's why they went down so low.
that's okay.
What is A&M right now?
A&M right now.
And them
is
is like 15.
15. Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
yeah. Okay.
A&M doesn't wow me. A&M's like not a crazy team. Even though they smoked us, they're not a crazy team to me. I don't know. I feel like it's their quarterback. He's a good rusher, but I don't know how he is as a passer. What's his name, Jaden?
Wait, you talking about our backup quarterback?
Oh, he's the backup? No, because Connor
He's the
Wegman's
backup.
their starter, right? But isn't he hurt?
Correct.
Isn't he hurt?
Yeah, he's been hurt basically all year, basically.
Yeah. So
He's been off and on.
who was the quarterback versus South Carolina? Like when they played South Carolina.
Marcel Reed.
Yeah, him. He doesn't like wow. He's not like, I don't know. He reminds me of Lamar, but like a worse version.
No. Lamar's Jalen Milroe. Hey,
You're
if y'all watch the LSU game, 200 yards rushing.
Hey, who's the
Lamar
number one overall pick right now? Who is the number one? Let's say, honestly, it depends who has the pick. Let's say right now, let's say the Giants get the number one pick. Who's the number one pick in the
They're
draft?
taking a quarterback.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Right? So who's the number one? Me personally,
Tudor Sanders.
I think it's Cam Ward.
He's
Personally.
nasty.
I think it's Cam Ward. Cam Ward is nasty. Cam Ward has the pocket presence of, dude, I don't even know. He's got great pocket presence. He got a great arm. I just feel like he's the best quarterback.
He played too slow for me. He played like he's in the Matrix. I don't like that guy. I don't think he's that good.
I don't like him either. But I mean, you gotta give talent its recognition. That Cam Ward's a great quarterback.
I like to play Miami again right now. I do. I would like to play them again.
Miami would probably.
Miami's been squeaking by every game.
Miami would probably beat us. Probably still beat us by a good bit.
That's a good question, though. Jaden, what do you think? Who's the best quarterback in the class right now?
He's gonna say.
Okay,
He's gonna say Shedeur.
So going back to what Cole you said about Cam Ward, I was gonna say his highs are good, but his lows is one of the worst in the class. Like
that is right.
The reason they lost to Georgia Tech is because they called a pass play. He held the ball for almost 8 seconds, and he just sat there.
You're right.
He didn't throw it away. He didn't do anything. He just sat there, took a sack, fumbled.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad if you say Jalen Milroe. I'm not mad if you say Jalen Milroe.
I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying it. But the best, but the best quarterback in the class, we all know, Shedeur Sanders.
Oh my god, bro!
Just give him an offensive line.
It's just funny to me because we did a Madden franchise the other day, and he picked Shedeur with the number one overall pick too.
Hey man, I'm trying to tell you.
It's crazy. Honestly, Shedeur's a great quarterback. I don't know if he's number one.
So Shedeur's QBR rating is a 74.9. He's 23rd in the nation.
Look at Cam Ward's. That's Cam Ward's.
Well, let me finish on that. He's thrown for 2,882 yards, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
Okay, that's a good touchdown interception ratio.
He impressed me in week 1 against the Gators. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Who, Cam Ward?
Yeah. But so Cam Ward's thrown for 3,494 yards, 32 touchdowns, the same amount of interceptions, 6. QBR rating is 89.5, first in the nation.
Cam Ward has considerably better stats than Shedeur. That's all I gotta say.
But you gotta think about the situation though.
I mean, yeah, Shedeur's O-line isn't great.
I tell you what, I take Cam Ward over Shedeur.
Good.
I don't know that I would take Cam Ward if I was the Giants. Yeah. That's where we started this.
What about Jalen Milroe though? Can you look up his stats?
I like the Milroe kid.
Milroe.
The
throwing still concerns me. The throwing still concerns me.
I like Milroe's dual, like him being a dual threat. But
so he's only thrown 13 touchdowns.
Okay, but
6 interceptions.
He is I think 14 rushing touchdowns.
Oh, that makes a difference.
13 or 14.
No, yeah.
2,046 yards, and he's 5th in the nation with an 85.7 QBR. Can you guys explain to the fans and listeners what QBR is?
Quarterback rating?
No, wait, it is quarterback rating.
QBR is quarterback rating. I don't know.
I think about
But how do they come about?
I don't know how that's calculated, though. That'd probably be a good thing to look up, but I honestly don't know. But
I think I know what passer rating is. Like passer rating.
Is that the same thing? Passer rating, quarterback rating? That's the same thing.
No, passer rating.
Because what does a quarterback do? A quarterback passes the football. So why would that not be the same
So
thing?
it's abbreviated for total QBR, or simply QBR is a I don't know how to say that. It's a statistic created by ESPN in 2011 to grade the performance of quarterbacks, and we know that. What does it mean?
So basically, because Baker had a perfect QBR against the Packers last year, he had like 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, and he only threw like 6 incompletions, something like that.
So
I think that was a perfect passer rating.
You're right. I don't know what QBR is. That wait, that's.
I think I know what passer rating is. Well, like,
for each play, the
QBR.
team level EPA is calculated, then divided among the quarterback and his teammates to assess their individual contributions. The next step is to account for the context of the play, such as the level of difficulty, opponent adjustments. So they're really breaking it down.
So
like,
passer rating is only like for their throws, but quarterback rating like digs deep into their entire
in context.
game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So QBR actually means a little bit more.
Yeah, QBR means more than passer rating. Okay.
So that could be a reason why Shedeurs is kind of low, because they put in context of like screen pass touchdowns or like touchdowns where he just throws a 10-yard pass and it just turns into 60 because of the wide receiver. Oh, okay, wait.
Okay.
So my concern.
Okay, but that makes Cam Ward look better then, because Cam Ward has 89 QBR and Shedeur is 73. I'm just saying.
My concern with Shedeur is his character a little bit. I don't know him. Like,
what do you think? He's cocky?
I think that I would go Cam Ward because I feel like he's a little more hungry.
Yeah.
Than Shedeur. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of entitlement. As an organization, you're gonna have to deal with Pops. He's already talking about which teams he won't play for.
And Travis Hunter too.
Yeah, but Travis Hunter's kind of like a good old, like, he's a good old kid. Like, he fishes, he hunts, he's just a good, like, he just seems like all the interviews I've seen of him, he just seems like a normal kid.
Yeah.
That came up and is really talented at football.
Yeah.
Where Shedeur has been rich his whole life. His dad's Deion Sanders, played at college for his dad. His dad's saying who he's not going to play for. So as an organization like the Giants, I would stay away from that. I would go Milroe or Cam Ward. And that's probably what Deion wants.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to the Giants.
I honestly think Shedeur might go to a team like the Raiders or something. I feel like the Raiders could be a good fit. The Raiders could be a good fit for him. Him and Brock Bowers would be kind of crazy. But
that's still a pretty bad situation.
Yeah. I mean, if he gets put in like in a bad situation with a bad O-line, I mean, it's not going to be good. It's going to be like how it is now. But like if you get him a good like the Giants have a good enough defense for Shedeur to be able to, perform. So I feel like the Giants could be a good fit, but I feel like if the Giants get the first pick, they're picking.
Actually, for like this year, I think the Giants are kind of the best situation for a quarterback to go to.
Yeah, because honestly, their O line I think their O line's top 10. I think their O line's like borderline top 10. Their defense is great. They got weapons.
Top 5 left. Yeah. They got a top 5 left tackle. Yeah, they got going to be an elite wide receiver in a couple years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Elite Neighbor's a good quarterback. He makes everybody around him better, including like Wandale and the quarterback. Obviously, I mean some weeks he makes Daniel Jones look pretty good. So I mean that's a plus right there.
Oh man.
Jeez. What do you know what the draft? I'm pretty sure the Jaguars have the number 1 pick right now, but they just paid T-Law though, so I don't think they would really draft a quarterback.
Oh no, they would be. Yeah,
they'd be in cap HE double hockey sticks, bro. That'd be bad.
What about this kid, Jackson Dart?
No, stop it.
Stop it. I just pulled up the I'm pulling up the top
stats.
Cam Ward's 3,494, Jackson Dart's 3,409, Josh Hoover TCU's 3,233.
Josh Hoover.
Yeah, like I'm just looking at the top passing quarterbacks. I don't think you could go wrong. Cam Ward's 1, Jackson Dart. This is player passing stats. So this is the number 1 is Cam Ward, Jackson Dart's 2, Josh Hoover's 3, Kyle McCord, Shedeur Sanders comes in at number 6, Garrett Nussmeier, who sucks, is number 7.
Yeah, Garrett Nussmeier is not good.
He's not good at all. Good. So Carson Beck is down at 16.
Carson Beck is gonna be just like Stetson Bennett. He's not gonna he's either gonna go undrafted or drafted like the 6th, 7th round. It's and he's in a stat quarterback class. This quarterback class is honestly stacked.
As soon as the odds come out, I'm taking DJ Lagway to win the Heisman next year.
Oh wow!
Think about it, guys. Like who else is out there? And when you're looking at this, Cam's gone. I don't know these other guys.
LSU got to commit. What's his name, Jaden?
I don't care about
the quarterback. Quarterback commit.
Bryce Underwood.
Bryce Underwood is not. I'm not saying he's going to win the Heisman. I'm just saying he's going to be nice. Nico Amalava.
Yeah, he's probably going to be Heisman favorite.
Yeah, Nico Amalava is probably going to be Heisman favorite. That's Tennessee's quarterback.
Milroe is ranked 45th in the nation.
In what?
Passing.
Passer rating.
Oh, yeah, we knew his passing was crazy.
His game is mostly on the ground. You could look at quarterback rushing yards. I could bet all the money he's number one.
Nope.
He's not.
Rushing.
You got to think about
Army, bro. I forgot about them. What's his name? Brian Daly or something?
It does. When I go to rushing, it goes to running back.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different type player. But
it just depends on like the scheme and what they want in a quarterback.
I think DJ Lagway next year, with the experience he's getting this year, or will get the rest of the year. I think coming into next year, with who's returning, and I'm looking at this list and who will be gone, he's got a good shot at it. Good shot.
I mean, yeah, but obviously Tennessee's quarterback Nico Amalava is always going to be there. He's only a freshman.
He's a freshman now?
Yeah. And he's
Arch.
Who?
Arch Manning.
Arch Manning. Oh, yeah.
Is he even playing, though? That's the thing.
No, Quinn Ewers is a senior, right?
Yeah, but, like, he's not getting the reps that I mean, he'll be in the conversation.
Arch Manning has already gotten decent reps this year already because of Quinn Ewers' injury and bad Quinn Ewers
I didn't think the kid at quarterback now was that great.
Quinn Ewers?
For Texas?
Quinn Ewers, the one that threw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns on us?
Yeah, but we're playing with, like, you and Jaden could have went out there and played DB for Florida in that game. And
True, we did have Cormani McClain out there. So
like, it wasn't that great of a...
And I kind of think Quinn is a product of his system.
Yeah. I can agree with that, but...
Arch Manning has thrown for 939 yards, 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and has a 79.7 QBR.
Better quarterback rating than Shadur Sanders. That's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
Arch Manning's going to be decent. Arch Manning's going to be decent. You put him in a good situation, he's going to be pretty good. Hey, did the Giants wait on the quarterback draft Arch Manning?
That's what that's what Donna's brother said, but he's not coming out until after next year.
Yeah, he's not.
DJ Lagway's thrown for 1,071 yards, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a 63.5 QBR.
Arch has been better, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's on a better team.
That's true.
Listen, can we talk about real quick how, I don't know if you guys see it, but I'm sure, because only social media I'm on, Jaden, is X. So I'm sure you guys have seen it on the gram or whatever, but the amount of commits that are decommitting from Florida State.
Ah, man.
It's great.
Like, we've had, like, Florida's had a few. Jaden, I'm sure you follow Clemson. You guys got guys that decommit, that come in, whatever. But, like, the talent that I'm seeing leaving and decommitting from Florida State, I don't know what they're going to do up there. Like, it's gotten to a point.
It's just
you got to hit the hard reset.
Yeah,
but I don't know if they're going to do it now. Let me get you guys' take on this. I'll give each of you a chance to respond. Deion Sanders, does he leave Colorado and go to Florida State?
Ooh, no.
Like, if you're Florida State,
no,
you got to make a run at Deion.
Yeah, but like, does he? I feel like there's a good chance that he leaves just because his sons are leaving in Travis. But I don't know. He might be wanting to build something in Boulder. So I don't know. I'd honestly, if I had to bet on it, I bet that he doesn't leave.
The same argument that I make for Deion staying, and I've said this on previous pods, of what he could do in Colorado, he still could do at Florida State.
Yeah.
because you got Clemson.
He can do it at any program he goes to.
Eh,
You know how many recruits he got at Jackson State?
No, I understand he's going to get players.
Yeah.
But he didn't do the greatest job this offseason in the portal and keeping and retaining players either.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of the daddy ball, and I'm throwing Hunter in there as well because he's like a son to him.
But that's not going to be an issue next year.
Next year it won't be. If I'm Florida State, listen, the Gators threw out Deion in the past, and I was for it just because of the hype and all that. But I've always been a Deion guy. I like Deion. I don't like it for his son, but Shador's his own man. Shador. Oh. Both of them are very cocky guys,
where's
they get that from
love at, man. Where's the Shiloh?
He's a good player. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong.
He's all right. I mean, he's not Shador.
When I watch Shador, I don't know. Jaden, you answer this, Jaden. When I watch Shador, I see a quarterback that has got little happy feet, got a good arm, but and maybe a little bit is because of his offensive line, so I give him a pass a little bit. I just don't see his game translating to the NFL. What's your take?
Okay, on the happy feet, I can understand because it does happen. Like even when the offensive line is perfectly fine, like he does not throw the ball away. It just happens. But I think half of that is because of the offensive line. Like the beating he took last year, you should understand why he's happy to get out the pocket sometimes. The beating he took last year. But him as a quarterback, I think there's a reason why he's the best in the class. I think his accuracy is pretty on point. He doesn't throw as many, like, his picks isn't as reckless. Sometimes because picks are going to happen. But his accuracy is really good. I don't think he makes too many turnover-worthy plays. I just think he's an amazing quarterback. I don't really see an issue with him translating to the NFL.
Okay, let me ask you this, because I see you're a Shador Sanders guy.
Yeah.
Where, like, if it was Jaden Williams, Jaden Daniels, or Shador Sanders, and they were coming out the same year, is it even a contest? Like, would you even,
Oh no, it's a contest.
You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy.
No. Can I finish my take? Jaden Daniels was clear cut the better quarterback coming out of college. Because if you just look at the stats, clear cut, and you even watch Jaden Daniels was a better quarterback. But just if you like think about this year, like people even knew before this draft even started, Caleb Williams was going to be number one. We heard no conversations that Jaden Daniels was going to be the number one pick. It was clear cut. Okay, Caleb Williams going number one. So that's to tell you, okay, if you take out Caleb Williams and you put in Shador Sanders, there's at least a conversation had. Even though I'm still picking Jaden Daniels, there's a conversation. A conversation will be had other than this year.
I can respect that you picked Jaden Daniels, but I feel like it's like I don't even feel that Shador's the best in his class now. So there's no way he's contesting with Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels' Heisman campaign. Jaden Daniels' Heisman was it unanimous? I don't think. Was it unanimous?
No, but Cole, think about it. Like USC last year was horrible. They didn't even make. I don't think they even made a bowl game.
They did make a bowl game. They were 6-6.
They were 6-6. But and people still had an argument with Caleb Williams being number one. It was clear cut to them.
It's because he should have went to the draft after he won a Heisman. Nah, actually, I don't know. But it's because of his Heisman campaign the year before. And Jaden Daniels had a Heisman campaign. I honestly don't know how Jaden Daniels wasn't the clear-cut number one because he was the best quarterback coming out of the draft last year, for sure. So but they saw Caleb Williams' Heisman campaign, and they were like, "Yeah, he's the clear-cut
number. They were
he's the
clear-cut
number one before the college season even starts." They're like, it doesn't even matter what he does this season. No team would pass up on that talent. Yeah. But Jaden Daniels is the better quarterback overall. So it's stupid.
Here's my take is it's too early. We have to get through this playoffs to see these guys and what they do.
Is Shedeur even in the Heisman conversation?
No, but Travis is though. But he's the
Travis is a hell of a player.
That's not Shedeur though. That's Travis.
But he has to throw to Travis.
That's my point. But Travis is a two-way player.
Is he?
Travis has 3 picks or whatever, and he has this many touchdowns on offense. He's a two-way player. If it was only receiving, he's not in the conversation. If it's only receiving, he's not in the conversation. But
if it was only defense, he's not in the conversation.
If it's only defense, he's not in the conversation. No defensive player is going to be in the conversation for.
Yeah, so both sides have to play his part.
Okay,
there we go.
Okay.
If a team has a top 3 pick, is Shedeur Sanders a top 3 pick? If they need a quarterback, it should yes. Like would a team? I'm just throwing a team out there. The Jaguars, like if they need a quarterback, are they is Shedeur Sanders a franchise type quarterback?
I think so.
Jaden, you're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm not saying he wouldn't be a top 3 pick, but I'm taking Cam Moore, Jalen Milroe, and I'll probably put Shedeur at 3. So if, let's say, Cam Moore and Jalen Milroe were the top 2 picks, and the third, like last year, the number 3 overall pick needs a quarterback, they're probably taking Shedeur. I'm not mad at that. I could say he's a top 3 pick, depending on the situation.
All right, I'll give each of you a chance to respond to this.
Arjun, you can go first on this one.
Jaden, you first. Travis Hunter, does he? First part of the question: does he play both ways in the NFL? And second part of the question: which side of the ball is he better on?
Yes, he plays both ways. And I was telling Cole this. Yes, the beating is going to be worse in the NFL. If you're playing against grown men, yes, it's going to be hard.
Oh, I want to see Travis Hunter versus AJ Brown. Go ahead.
But the NFL is much slower than college football, so the snaps he's going to play is going to be very less. So I think he can play both ways. And what was the second question again?
What side of the ball is he better on, offense or defense? Like if you're an NFL team, are you picking him more for offense or defense?
Now, last year, Travis Hunter was way better offensively than defensively. I don't think people remember the Stanford game, the game he came back from injury. He got fried in the second half. It was bad. But I think this year, I can't tell. Because on offense, he's clearly their best player. And on defense, they're not even throwing his way.
That's so. Yeah.
I think he's elite on both sides this year. I don't know.
Piggybacking off of that, I think he tries to play both sides in the NFL, but after maybe his first couple years, he realizes that one side isn't working out as well as the other one, and he switches to that. And I think piggybacking off what Jaden said again, I think he's better on defense this year.
Jaden, you're a football player? You play football in the past?
Nah, I have never played football.
Okay.
Me neither.
It is mind-boggling to me that this man is playing both ways at the level he's playing.
It's crazy.
Because I'm a soccer guy, played in college. I was not the best endurance guy in the world when it comes to soccer.
Me neither.
Like when I went to college, we ran 5 miles a day, every day. Yeah, and then you went to breakfast.
You're crazy. But breakfast? You did all that in the morning?
We would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. We would run 5 miles, and you go to the breakfast hall, then you go back and shower, and you go to class. I ran 5 miles and went to the shower because I didn't make breakfast. I was not that guy. When I played football as a soccer player, I was exhausted. Like to run a 15-yard route, and you're not going to get the ball. They wasn't throwing to me. I'm just running 15-yard out. I'm a decoy. I'm not getting involved. I'm blocking on a run play.
Actually, you had 4 catches in high school.
All right, but I'm not the target, right? But to run a sprint and then after the play, jog back to the huddle. Yeah, okay. Got the play. Jog back out to my spot, get set, run the next thing. I was exhausted. And I'm a soccer player. I run in soccer like it's a 45-minute half with no timeouts.
Yeah.
So it's impressive what this guy's doing. I think he's going to be an offensive guy in the NFL.
I can see that. Honestly,
I think he's going to be offense and special teams.
Ooh, special teams?
I could see him returning punts. I could see him with this new kickoff rule.
No, yeah.
Okay.
With the new kickoff rule.
I thought you meant like he's like tackling on special teams.
No. I'm drafting him for offensive purposes.
Yeah.
That's where the money's at. That's where the need is at.
Like he is elite with the ball in his hands. So I mean I see.
And then you could have packages. Yeah. A nickel package that you bring them in on defense, certain times of the game or whatever. But I don't think in the NFL he's going to be able to play the amount of reps that he's doing in college.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. We got to get to a couple more topics. We got a big fight going on this weekend. We have to touch on it because
it's actually tomorrow.
Tomorrow night on Netflix, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Oh my goodness! The fight of the decade.
And I'm really
wait.
I say I'm gonna watch it with you, Cole, but here's the thing that's gonna mess me up. It comes on at 8:00. They're probably not fighting until like 10:30.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not like I'm a tune in like towards the end.
I'm not gonna sit there and watch 3.5 hours of not exhibition, because they're probably guys actually trying to be something. But yeah, I'm not interested in it. So if I'm awake, if not, I'll go back and watch it. But what's your take on this fight? Who's gonna win? Is it just a joke to you guys? Like, how you feeling about it?
Like the way they advertised it, like they just seem like friends outside of like the rivalry in quotations. But I feel like it's kind of a joke. I feel like it's definitely a money grab, for sure a money grab. It wouldn't be on Netflix if it wasn't. But I think Mike Tyson's gonna win. But I think it'd be funny if Jake Paul won. I feel like it's gonna be unentertaining. I feel like people are hyping it up too much. I feel like it's gonna be that entertaining.
Jaden, what do you think?
Yeah, this is a joke. This fight should not be taken any kind of serious.
It's gonna count on their records, though, right?
Of course, but it's for entertainment purposes. Now, the first 1 or 2 rounds, they might be kind of interesting. But when we get into around round 5 or 6, and Mike Tyson is literally on his last, literally just throwing stuff at that point, and they're just going to be hugging each other. Yeah. It's going to be the worst fight ever. Yeah, but Jake should win this fight. He's fighting like a 60-year-old man, so he should win this fight. No. But I want Uncle Mike to win. He
should win. He really should, because
if
it goes, how many rounds? At 9? How many rounds?
I think it's like 8 or 9. Yeah.
If it goes 9 rounds, Jake Paul is winning this fight just because of stamina and endurance purposes. Mike Tyson is not. Mike Tyson would be running on fumes by round 4, round 5. So if it goes all 9 rounds, Jake Paul should win. But if it's like 1, 2, or 3 rounds, Mike Tyson could win.
Hey, Mike Tyson, catch him with the right hook. Man.
I got you, Jake. I got you.
When Mike Tyson fought, who was it? Roy Jones.
I don't know.
When he fought Roy Jones, that was not entertaining to me at all. I think Mike Tyson fighting Evander Holyfield now at this age would be entertaining, just because of the drama they had in the past. I don't. For Jake Paul to get in the ring with Mike Tyson, hats off to him. Like, Jake Paul is a strong puncher. He's got power. He's got a good overhand. But he has trouble. Mike Tyson's going to get in close to him and box him. And Jake's not. I don't think Jake's going to be able to get out. And when Jake feels that power, because one of the last things in boxing that you lose is the strength, the power. Yeah. When he gets hit by Mike Tyson, it's a different thing. And I don't know, you guys are younger. I don't know if you've ever really watched, you can go on YouTube and pull up Mike Tyson's greatest. You can find a 2 or 3 minute video of a compilation thing. Mike Tyson was a compilation, whatever. Like he is a different animal.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring it up because I looked at the fight real quick and I was like, let me look at the odds on betting.
I think Jake should be the favorite. Right.
Jake is the underdog. Whoa. But not close. It's close though. So Jake is a plus 110.
People are betting on this, bro. It's so funny.
Jake's plus 110, which means if you guys don't know, understand betting, plus 110 means if you, for every $100, so if you bet $100 on Jake Paul, he's plus 110, you'll win $210.
So Mike Tyson's a 4-point favorite.
Jake is the underdog in this, and he should be because he's not a professional. Yeah, let me just go with that. After this fight, enough.
For who?
Jake Paul. If you want to be a boxer, Jake Paul, go box boxers.
Right.
Enough of this bullshit.
Are you calling Jake Paul out
yes,
to
I'm
fight?
I respect him and his brother.
Yo.
I respect what they've done.
I agree.
And I don't even, because he has a brother that looks exactly like him, I don't know who fights who.
Really. They don't really look that much alike, in my opinion.
But when they both box, and for somebody like me, I don't know who's who. Yeah. Who's the one that lost to the Italian guy?
Jake Paul.
So that's the guy fighting Tyson. So he's actually trying to be a boxer.
Yeah.
Then go box, Jake Paul. Yeah. This is
Logan Paul's in the WWE. What are you talking about?
Jake Paul, this is the first fight that you're going to be in that you're fighting a man that is as big as you and as strong as you. And you're stronger and bigger. Everybody else you fought, Jake, has been smaller and not boxers except for the boxer you fought and you lost.
That was a close one, though.
And he ain't even the greatest boxer. Now, if watching Mike Tyson and seeing him in the training videos, if Mike Tyson right now was to fight a heavyweight contender, like there's 3 or 4 guys you could probably put up there as contenders, I'm going to give him a puncher's chance. Like if he could knock him out in the first 2 or 3 rounds, Tyson's got a shot. Like you said, Cole, 5th, 6th round, he's 60 years old. He's 58 years old. He's going to, like, the endurance is going to come into play. But what I'm saying is, Jake, if you're going to box. Like, after this, here's the interesting thing, and I want to get your take on it. It is plus 900 for it to be a tie. Now, what that tells me, because I'm from the gambling world, I like to dabble a little bit. Plus 900 means the bet makers are saying this is already, like, there's no way this is going to be a tie. It's already determined one of them is winning.
You know they have the script, right?
That's why I wanted to bring it up. That could be your take. You think it's rigged and set up. Yeah. There's no way in the world Mike Tyson agreed to lose. Yeah. This is a guy with a Kobe mentality. I'm not going to even put Jordan in. This guy has Kobe mentality.
So Jordan's not the GOAT anymore?
I'm not. I didn't want to bring Jordan up, but I did. He is not agreeing to lose a fight. So Cole thinks it's rigged. Cole thinks it's predetermined, Jaden, who's going to win. The odds makers are putting, that means if you bet $100, you win 1,000. You win your 900 plus your 100 you bet. That's a good bet. If it ends in a tie.
Hey, put $5 on that. How much you get? 45? My calculations are correct.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow. That's how you do math.
So, we'll go each of you. Who wins the fight?
Like I said, I said Mike Tyson earlier. If it's 1, 2, 3 rounds, I think it'll be Mike by knockout. If it goes all 9 or close to it, I think Jake's gonna win. Jake should win realistically.
Why do you say that though?
Like
because this man's 60 years old,
he should win.
All right, let Jaden go.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Jaden.
That's what I agree with Cole. Like Jake should win this fight. You're fighting a 60-year-old man. If this fight gets over round 5 and he's not getting blown out like in the scorecards, there's no reason he should lose this fight.
Okay.
Now Mike can actually win this fight by decision if he just wipes him out the first like 4 rounds, and then he can just gag around the last couple rounds, and then he can still win. But like, if this fight is close around round 4 or 5, there's no way Jake should lose his fight. But of course, I want Jake to lose, so Uncle Mike should win.
I low key, I want both of them to win.
So
I don't really care who wins. I think it's gonna be funny.
We're probably gonna end on this one.
Whoa, no! You said you had a top 5 for us.
But we're at 45 minutes.
We'll get a top 5 done in 5 minutes. What you got?
But I want to ask you this: you think Jaden, you 17?
Correct.
All right, you're both 17 years old. If I could just pick any random 45-year-old, give you guys 12-ounce gloves and headgear, and the person boxed in the past, just boxed, had a boxing background, you think you're beating them?
No, but
it depends on the guy.
Of course, on the guy.
We're talking about Mike Tyson. We're talking about Mike Tyson.
Wait, you're talking about me, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying your grandfather was a Golden Glove.
Mine was?
Pop-Out was a Golden Glove boxer. You think for a minute
I didn't know that.
That if Pop-Out was still alive, you could box Pop-Out if he was 70 years old?
Hell no.
No, you can't.
Wait, no, but I gotta rebut off of that. But you gotta think, Jake is in his physical prime. Jake is in like 27 years old.
Yeah.
Like he's in his peak of athletic physical prime.
We are not.
Now, if we were okay, if you compared us, if we get like a 45-year-old who let's say 55-year-old formerly back then, and we were like 28 years old, then yes, I honestly feel like we would at least have a shot.
Yeah,
that's young testosterone talking. Like
what?
If
we peak of our powers, like 27, 28 years old.
Like right now, if you took a 45-year-old, especially Jaden, like Jaden's definitely not able to compete right now. So if you take a 45-year-old right now, it's probably beating us. But like you take a 55-year-old man where like Jake Paul's age, we're probably.
So I like the fact that this fight, when you see the social media stuff, they seem chummy, they seem friendly and all that, because I don't want to see like Jake Paul talking trash and disrespecting Tyson, and like there's a level of respect going on. All that goes out the window once you get punched in the face.
Yeah,
like that's out the window. And I agree with Cole 100%. If it goes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds or whatever it is, it's gonna lean towards Jake because of the stamina and the endurance or whatever.
The stamina, but
I don't think this is going to last that long. And I think that if it is fixed, what Cole's going on, it's Jake Paul's going to say, I'm giving this one to Iron Mike. He was called Iron Mike because he got a chin. He could take a punch. So, I don't know. I think that if Mike Tyson really wanted to and he gets into, go look at the interview that he did with Joe Rogan, where it was like one of the first times he was on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan asked him, why don't you like train anymore? Why don't you box? And this was early on before he got back into it. He said, I don't want to kill anybody. Like he's like, he doesn't want to tap into that part of his brain.
I don't want to kill anybody.
He doesn't want to tap into that part of his brain because he's an animal. He is a monster. And you're going to see it. I'm telling you, like against Roy Jones, that was like two old guys just kind of, they got in close and were trading blows. It was like a true exhibition bout. Kind of like what I said I would like to see with Evander Holyfield. It was just two guys getting close, throwing blows. All right, I'm punching now. Like, against Jake Paul, it's not going to be that. And there's no way Mike Tyson agreed to lose. Because that would be like Kobe saying, I'm going to let Michael Jordan beat me in a game of one-on-one. It ain't going to happen. Kobe's not going to do that.
I think Kobe would win that 1v1 too.
He might. Because he's old. He's younger.
All right, that's kind of crazy. But,
listen, I got so much respect
I'm
for
not
Kobe.
talking about right now, dude. I'm not talking about right now.
All right, I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes on this last topic. I want you guys to give me, you are both general managers in the NFL.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have every player that's ever played in the league. You got 5 picks. Who are your 5 picks that you're taking on your NFL team offensively, not defensively, only offensive players? Who are your 5 players that you're taking?
All right. Rock, paper, scissors for first pick. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh my God.
We got ties. Oh.
Okay, I won.
All right, Cole,
All right.
first pick. Who you going with?
Is this in their prime?
And then I'm going to be the deciding vote in the show of who I agree with.
Oh, my PSAT score just came out. My number 1 pick. This is in their prime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it. Give me Patrick.
Patrick Mahomes.
Give me Patrick
number 1
Mahomes.
pick. All right, Jaden. Who's your number 1
Give
pick?
me Patrick, bro.
Thomas Edward Brady.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we got Brady and Mahomes. All right, who's your
Are we
second
doing a
pick?
snake draft or are we just going back to me?
No, I think it should be Jaden's turn.
Okay.
Nice. Man, go ahead. Give me Randy. Give me the Brady Moss.
Brady and Moss, okay.
Give me Barry Sanders. Give me Barry Sanders. And you know what?
It's even right now. It's
You know
even.
what?
All right.
You know who I want at wide receiver 1?
No, it's Jaden's. Oh, no, it's your pick.
Yeah, it is my pick. Yeah.
Who you got?
I want. Who do I want? I don't know. Would it be? I mean, I would want to take Moss, but like, is Jerry Rice the next best pick? Jerry Rice is a Moss. Ooh, you know what I could pick? I could.
Oh, there's some other guys in there.
I could pick. You know what?
You got Michael Irvin.
Give me Calvin Johnson.
Ooh.
Give me Calvin Johnson. Patrick Mahomes and Calvin Johnson. That's nasty.
That's
nasty. So I got Barry, Calvin Johnson, and Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. You got Calvin. So we're going the peak of his powers, right?
Yeah, in the prime.
Ooh. So we got speed. Actually, give me Jerry.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry and Randy Moss. I mean, probably the 2 best shooters of all time. So.
And then for my, let me. So you took Barry. Who would I want at? Actually, this might be an underrated pick, but at the peak of his powers, give me CJ2K.
I knew it. I knew you were going to pick Chris Johnson.
Okay.
Chris Johnson, one of the fast players of all time, bro. And I'm really thinking about this, right? Because I have Megatron. Because this might be a dumb pick. But why do I kind of want Tyreek Hill to pair with Patrick? Tyreek Hill, Calvin Johnson, and Patrick Mahomes and Barry Sanders. All right? I'm going to take Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, what's your 4th pick?
My 4th pick. In their prime, obviously. And they got that connection. Number 5, I mean, we're going tight end, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to.
I feel like I gotta go with.
I'm so pissed.
I gotta go with Gronk, man.
Oh,
I like Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce would be the obvious.
Nope, because neither one of them 2 would be my top tight end. Jaden, this is your chance to steal. If you make the right
Are you talking about Tony Gonzalez?
Nope. If you make the right pick, Jaden, you will win this contest.
Gronk.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because you're on your last pick, right?
Wait.
He's got 4. He's got his 4. If he picks a tight end that I'm thinking, he wins.
Oh, I know who it is, too. I know who it is.
Oh, wait.
Oh, my gosh. I know who it is. I'm going to keep Gronk. Gronk is the best tight end of all time.
There's 2 tight ends out there to go with Jaden's team that will put it over the edge for you. Wait, who is your running back?
Chris Johnson.
Okay, Chris Johnson. Yeah, like
I was about to do an underrated pick, but then I just want to win.
There's 2 tight ends I could think of that would be on your team that I would put it over Cole's. If you pick either one of those 2, you win.
Gronk?
Nope.
Gronk is the best tight end of all time.
You got to go with your team, like chemistry.
That is going my team. See, but if I pick Travis.
I don't even.
If I pick Travis, that's Travis, Patrick, and Megatron and Barry Sanders.
No, that's a good squad.
I got my pick.
All right, who is it?
I might be very, very mental in the head for this, but I'm taking him because it actually happened in real life. Regardless of what happened off the field.
Is he taking Aaron Hernandez?
at the peak of his powers on the field. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't want to do it, though. Kevin Winslow.
All right, Cole. Congratulations, Cole.
Kevin Winslow. Kevin Winslow over every tight end of all time. Who were your tight ends? I guarantee you I know one. It was Shannon Sharp, wasn't it?
That is why we're the top 100 podcast in the nation.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you for listening to the
Jaden,
Magnetico.
you sold so hard.
Jaden, if you would have said
Shannon Sharp.
I
knew it.
Or
who was the other one?
Antonio Gates,
Oh.
you would have won.
I was going to pick Todd Heap, to be honest.
See you next time.
I wasn't even going to take a tight end. I was low-key about to take a left tackle, bro. I'm so serious. I'm so serious, bro.
Oh, my. Buddy's about to take Trent Williams.
I'm for real.